to be for Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. We're going to look over your manifestations for the next 2 weeks. So, this is a 2 week reading. I'm going to look at what you're manifesting. I'm going to see the energy around your manifestations. I'm going to get you some guidance regarding your manifestations. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And guys, please forgive me. I am leaving the chat off because it is the number one way to make sure that bots are not on my live. I don't know, bots, negativity, anything like that. It's not that I don't want to talk to my people. Y'all are always feel free to comment in my videos and the shorts or whatever. However, I I'm not dealing with that this season. I'm almost in 2026. I am 26 and I'm not dealing with that. It is a way to keep everybody focused and it is a way to keep you protected and also me protected. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Fixed signs. This message again is for Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give me messages for the fixed signs regarding their manifestations for the next 2 weeks. What guidance do you have for them at this time? The fixed signs regarding their manifestations for the next 2 weeks. Please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh, okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. Oh, I see y'all. I see you guys be like being hyper focused. Feel like you're hyper focused. King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, hyper fixation. You have the Five of Wands and you have the Ace of Cups. I feel like if you're focused on something or if you get super hyper focused, especially when you're focused on your money, you tend to have challenges when it comes to like people trying to interfere with like how you feel. What's the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups? You have the Three of Wands. It's because of your separation. It's because of your distance. It's because of you choosing to be away. What's the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups? You have the Devil. You have the World. I feel like your separation from people, I feel like this is people because, there's a lot of hands on the Five of Wands card. Your separation from people tends to make them very obsessive. The Three of Wands, the Devil, and the World. I definitely feel like there is a lot of love energy that wants to come towards you, or there's a lot of people who feel very drawn to you because of like your distance. I don't feel like you're necessarily cold, but it's like you have your mind invested in other things that are more important. What's the Three of Wands, the Devil, and the World? You have the Two of Pentacles. It's like at this time, at this point in your manifestations, fixed signs. Like I said, this message is for Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. You cannot deal with people who are very inconsistent. Like, I'm seeing this energy of like you over here in the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. This is you hyper fixated on your manifestations, money, growth, things that you are invested in. And then you have this outpour of this Two of Pentacles energy. It's like right now you're like, look, I cannot let this get in my way. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I'm not dealing with this. So over the next 2 weeks, I kind of see you in this energy where you are ignoring anything that is conflicting emotionally, negative, super obsessive, the Three of Wands, or something that you feel like would interfere with your plans. Even if this is your own emotions, being too deep up in your emotions or being too involved in the affairs of others, you're choosing to kind of turn your back or kind of ignore that and not really engage in that energy. And it's out of the sake of protecting what you're already working on. What's the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Devil, and the World, and the Two of Pentacles? You have the Ten of Cups. You have the Five of Swords. I feel like a lot of this also too could come from family. Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, and maybe people that you are around every now and then, especially in career. I feel like this. I don't feel like negativity is being projected onto you or at you. I feel like people are just what do you call that? People are choosing to engage in things that you don't want to be engaged in. There we go. Like the Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, the people are choosing to engage in things that you don't want to be engaged in. I feel like be mindful of people trying to force your decisions or kind of force your hand or trying to make you do something very quickly. I feel like people want you to do something, but you want to do it this way. You want to do it with care. You want to do it with caution. You want to do it with clarity. And I feel like this energy that is outside of yourself wants you to do it in a way that is very quick or that would be very negligent. And I feel like you're not trying to be negligent with your investments, your manifestations, the things that you're working on. And so, like, I also feel like, too, I feel like what people don't understand about you, you have a certain way and a process of doing things for yourself. And it creates a lot for you. A lot comes in for you when you make wise judgments. And this King of Swords can come off very cold and detached and very serious. But if you know anything about the fixed signs, and I'm going to praise y'all a little bit. Fixed signs, the sign of Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, regardless of how you feel about them, they have leadership qualities. They are leaders. So whatever they're focused on is either going to be something financial or it's going to be something that they are very serious and motivated about. And I feel like you don't want to take any risk with something that could be inconsistent. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I strongly feel like you are going to notice that people start matching your energy. Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, especially if you're dealing with someone who could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's the King of Swords? Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Seven of Swords. I feel like also too, what I see in your manifestations over the next 2 weeks, I see you guys trying to get out of a situation. What's the Seven of Swords? The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon. I feel like you need to be very careful about what you're saying and how you're communicating it. Um, I definitely feel like how you talk sometimes could make people very insecure, especially if you're very serious about your career, what you do, also to your money. I do see you trying to get out of something. It could be out of a debt, it could be out of something that you are invested in. I feel like you are being so cautious. What's the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles? Excuse me, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay, the Star, you're being cautious over the next 2 weeks because there is going to be something that you are trying to get to. And I feel like the Star and the Moon, you have doubts about certain people. I see a lot of doubts and a lot of you not trusting other people. I feel like Spirit just wants you to focus on healing your long-term connections or healing things for the better, making things better. Don't necessarily focus on like the negatives or things that have already been a problem for you. If you already know it's a problem, don't hyperfixate on it, okay? The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. There is new energy coming in, baby. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This is new energy, or this is like more fast-paced energy. When you are not focused on something, or when you are not hyper fixated on what other people could or may not be doing, I feel like your Ten of Pentacles energy, or your grounded energy, or your money energy also moves a lot quicker. What's the Star and the Moon? Yep, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like money moves a lot quicker when you are not hyper fixated on other people. And maybe this is something that you are going to start to notice over time, or this is something that is also going to be picking up. You're going to start to notice something comes in very quickly when you are not focused on what other people are doing or things that they have already shown you. And I feel like, too, with the Moon and the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords, I do feel like there is someone around you that may not be trustworthy, but I don't feel like it's going to matter if you're still grounded, if you're still making money, if things are still coming in for you. And this could not just be about money, it's about what is coming in for you. If you already have so much coming in for you, you have little time to think about what people are being deceptive about. I mean, I'm like that. I don't mean to ignore people, but I just be like, well, there's other things that I need to be doing and they're going well. So I'm going to push those things forward. And it's no diss to them, but I just, what's the Seven of Swords, the moon? The Hermits. I see this energy over the next 2 weeks also too. If you have ghosted someone or left someone out in the cold recently, I feel like this person is contemplating it. I definitely see someone contemplating like your distance or contemplating like what secrets do you hold or what secrets do you keep. I don't feel like you keep any secrets. I just feel like you keep to yourself. The Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is like there's no secrets here. I'm just keeping to myself. Like it's nothing personal. I just feel like the energy that you exude over the next 2 weeks is don't take it personal. There's nothing really going on here. I'm just content. I'm just chilling. I like it when my life is stable. I like it when things are going well. I like it when I have my space. I like it when I have my distance. I like it when I'm healed. Like I just feel your energy. Just I like it when things are like this. No shade. Let's see. What is the overall energy for my fixed signs for the next 2 weeks in their manifestations? Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. I feel like y'all are also going to too be thinking a lot about a home or some sort of foundation or stability. I just see you guys like really thinking about getting stable, being stable, a home, like very fixated on like how things are going with that. It's almost like you try to, when you get very comfortable as well, I noticed that your mind runs crazy with being in your environment. Try not to like lock your mind or lock yourself up in the house because I definitely feel like that could be a problem with you for excuse me with you for you whatever. I feel like don't get so comfortable that you feel like you have to be inside all the time. You know, this thing that goes on social media as well, where people talk a lot about self care and they talk a lot about being in the house, having their robe or having their space or whatever. That doesn't necessarily have to be you. You could do your self care, you could be in the house for a little bit, and then you could still go out, take walks and stuff like that. Try not to let your mind get all locked up because fixed signs are very consistent and also they could be very controlled. A lot of people don't realize that about fixed signs. Fixed signs can be very controlled, but your mind can run wild with that kind of containment. So if you're looking at the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords like this is like being contained. I feel like there is a strong energy of you trying to contain yourself, but you don't really have to. Okay, yeah, the Fool. Like the Fool is on the bottom of the deck. The Fool is like take chances, do things new, try new things out. I feel like this is also too what you probably need to head towards because we're in the end of the reading. So we're doing the 2 weeks manifestation. This is probably like the next direction for you. Okay, I am where I want to be and things are going well there, but there's also different experiences that I need to try and different experiences that I need to do. And one thing about the fixed signs, y'all tend to get very comfortable when you already have something set up for yourself. So you won't try other new things for a long time, not never, but for a long time. Try to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I feel like this is going to make you feel good, or this is going to make you be more comfortable, making sure you're around other people, meeting new people, engaging in conversations. I feel like this will go well for you. I see your energy moving forward. It seems like over the next 2 weeks it's going to be very easy to manifest the things that you want, and it's going to be more so of like how you speak, not just how you carry yourself. I feel like also too you're going to be speaking more about the things that you want, or you're going to be very happy. I do see you guys like in a wishing energy. And whenever I see that energy, like the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, that kind of pretty, beautiful, like good emotional energy, you could draw in things with like your good emotional mood. So for example, um, if you're in a good mood and you're asking for things or you're talking to people and they can kind of feel that and sense that, they would be more inclined to do for you or do things for you or be more understanding towards you. I definitely see you guys like being in a good mood and being able to manifest something that you want. The Page of Cups, when it comes to the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups, as far as something that you want, it could be something that gives an emotional satisfaction or a good emotional outcome for you. So, for example, let's say that you do something and someone starts talking about it, or someone like wants to talk about you, or they start telling people about you. It feels kind of like that. Like the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups is like someone wanted to talk to you or meeting someone new, or they feel good around your energy and they want to introduce other people to you. I definitely see you drawing in that kind of energy. So, with that being said, fixed signs, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm going to move on to the next reading and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.